welcome to this back care program. My name is Keith Morton. Before we start, I'd like to explain how this special back care program works. I put it into two parts so that it's not too long for you. This is part one, and I'll give you some basic tips to help you, and then in part two I'm going to go into a follow along video, and at the end of part two I'm going to give you some really helpful contact information, so please do watch to the end. So both these videos are for everyone. They are both helpful for preventing back pain as well as helping you reduce and manage back pain if you already have it. So as with most things in life, the key to helping your back is learn what to or how to do it properly, and very importantly, you have to be consistently doing it. I'd stress the tips I'm going to give you are general, that play safe for the vast majority of people. I'm not a doctor or a physiotherapist, so I'd always say that if you are concerned over doing the exercises in this routine, then consult your medical advisor first. Later on in part two, I'm going to give you some really helpful tips of where to go and get this advice. Please keep watching, as this video can really help you and possibly members of your family. Here's 5 great back care tips to help you. Number 1 is your weight. Are you overweight? Are you carrying too much body fat? Fat weight compresses and pressurizes the joint and presses on nerves, as opposed to muscle weight, which provides support and takes the pressure off the joint and the nerves. So it's important to have a really good idea of your weight, or to be more specific, your ideal body fat levels. I'm going to go into ideal body fat levels on another video. Number 2 is strengthen your core muscles, your midsection, or put another way, strengthen your abs, your lower back and your glutes. This will provide support for your back when you move around. Allows your spine to be kept in the right place and helps you keep good posture. Number 3, most back pain is caused by the tightness of your muscles, which in itself causes stiffness and pain. Plus, tight muscles restrict your movement, and then to allow movement, you tend to overuse other muscles which help you do this movement and basically lead to what's called compensation. And this causes other problems to other areas of your body by overusing muscles, and it makes your body kind of unbalanced. So it's very important to loosen your muscles, and in particular the muscles around the weight-bearing joints. So you need to become more flexible in the hamstrings, the back of the thighs, the hip flexors and quads, front of the thighs, and the glutes, your main bottom and the side muscles as well. Loosen all these muscles by stretching, and along with strengthening, your back can move really well and properly and not fight its own tension, and not tighten up too quickly as it would if the muscles were weak and stiff. Number 4, be careful not to stay in a fixed position for too long, such as driving, standing, gardening. Break these activities up with some gentle mobility or stretching exercises. With sleeping, if you're lying on your back, consider putting a pillow under your legs to bend them slightly, or if you're lying on your side, put a pillow between your knees. This takes the pressure off your back. And generally, the heavier you are, the firmer the mattress you should be looking to use. And try and select a bed that's quite high off the ground so you don't have to go too far. Always keep, number 5, objects close to your body when lifting anything, and make sure you bend your knees when lowering objects down from a height. Also, to give you a bonus tip, if you have an ongoing back problem, heat treatment such as a sauna or a steam, or turn your electric blanket on 30 minutes before you get up in the morning, can really help relax your muscles. Plus, learning some relaxation techniques such as meditation or massage can also help relax your muscles a great deal. Generally, managing your weight, strengthening and stretching your muscles will greatly reduce or eliminate and prevent back pain. Welcome to part 2 of our back care program. Ideally, you'd be warmed up before doing this, so maybe a 10-minute walk or a 5-minute of walking on the spot, and then go into the exercises. The program is broken up into 3 sections. mobility exercises to loosen your joints, strength exercises to provide support for movement and help the body cope with whatever you do to it, and stretch exercises to loosen the muscles to allow pain-free movement and increase your energy. So there are 6 exercises for each section. So let's get started now on the back care program. We're going to do first of all 6 mobility exercises. I'm going to need, if you can, a broomstick for the first exercise. So if you grab your broomstick, okay, if you haven't got one, don't worry, you can do the same exercise just by linking your fingers and do what's called a body twist, twisting side to side, without turning your head, without turning your hips. So we're doing 20 repetitions of the first exercise, and all the mobility will be 6 different exercises, 20 of each. So place the bar behind the neck, I'll show you side on, so it's the top of the neck, legs are apart, bend the knees slightly, and we're doing 20 reps, follow along with me, off we go. So 1, 2, side to side, 3, 4, keep breathing, keep upright. Number 6, doing 20, 7, 8, good. Number 9, 10 to go. 1, 2, keep going. 13, 14, side to side is 16, keep the tummy in, keep breathing. 18, 19, the pole twist, 20. Good, place your pole down. The second exercise we're going to do is called a forward bend and back, and I'll show you side on. Legs are apart, bend your knees, chest out, back slightly arched, hands on knees, look forward, bend if you can to your horizontal, and then change your hand position and extend slightly back. We're doing 20 times, off we go. So 1, and that's 2 there, 3, 4, the forward bend and back, 5, keep breathing, 6, legs slightly bent, 7, 8, keep your chest out, back slightly arched, number 9, 10 to go, 11, if you get any back pain going backwards, don't extend too far back, 13, 14, keep breathing, 15, last 5, 16, exercise number 2 of mobility, 18, 2 more, 19, 1 more, 20. Number 3, we're going to lower down to the floor, so bend your knees. Important now to make sure it's a soft surface, a carpet or a rug or maybe a mat. Don't sit too far back, so you're not sitting on your heels, you're coming off your heels, but again, chest out, lower tummy in. From there, we're going to basically bend side to side on a kneeling side bend. So chest out, go side to touch the floor, come back in the centre, other side. We're doing 20 times, off we go. So number 1, come back. Number 2, now make it one movement. So number 3, 4, nice and fluent. 5, keep breathing. 6, build your range of motion up. Number 7, doing 20. 8, number 9. And the last 10 now, side to side. 11, keep breathing. 12, the side bend kneeling. There's 14, last 6, 15, 16, mobilising the joints. 17 is 18, last 2, 19, there's 20. Good. Now we go to number 4, which is called the cat to cow upper back mobiliser. So place your hands about a shoulder width wide on your knees still, and from here we're going to suck the tummy in, so you're rounding your upper back for a moment, and then keeping your arms straight, we're going to push the bottom back and arch the back the opposite direction and hold for a couple of seconds. So basically it's pull in, we'll call that 1, and then 2. Off we go, 20, 3, breathing away, 4. Try and get a big range of motion. There's number 6 there, up and down. 7, squeeze it up, and then arch. 8, good. 9, doing 20. There's 10, 10 to go. 11, 12, breathe. 13, 14, 2 ranges of motion. 15, both directions. 16, 17, 3 more. 18, last 2. 19, really mobilise the spine. 20, good, okay, nice and relaxed. So that's the cat to cow mobilisation. We're now going to go on to the thoracic mobilisation, same area but a variation. So from here, again, keep your hands where they are, but place your hand by the temple on one side, and then lift that elbow vertically up as high as you can, and then come back down to the side like so. We'll do 10 each side, off we go. So it comes up, and then back down, keep breathing. The thoracic mobiliser is 2, and back down. Very good for your golf. If you play golf, it's 3, good, working 10 times, good. Number 4 there, elbow goes high. Don't force it, just squeeze it out. It's 5 to go. With control, no pain. 6 there, keep breathing, try and increase that range of motion. 7, 3 to go, last 3. Number 8 there, and number 2 more coming up. Number 9 coming. Number 9, we've got one last one final one. There's number 10. Let's change sides now. So hand by the head, comes up vertically and back down. You might find number 2 there, one side's not as loose. Is number 3, we can work on that, 7 to go. Elbow goes vertical ideally, 4 there. Keep breathing, working 10 each side. 5 to go, last 5 now. Is 6, other hand stays in contact with the floor. Is number 7, last 3, keep breathing. Is number 8, squeeze it 2 more, really increase that range. 9, and one last one final one. There's your 10, good, and relax. Good, the last one of the mobilizers is lie on your back, bend your knees, okay, place your hands kind of in line with your shoulders, hand can go flat on the floor, knees are squeezed together. I'm going to basically move the joints of your lower back by bringing your knees over to one side, the feet stay in contact with the floor, and then slowly draw them over the opposite side, knees together, opposite side, which might be stiff on one side, and we'll alternate. So call that number 1 now. We go 20 times. Number 2, keep your shoulders on the floor, 3, good, 4, and keep your knees together, is 5. You might find 6, this increases the range throughout the set, 7 there, working 20, which is fine, 8 there, keep breathing. Number 9, if you get any pain, just shorten the range, 10, or just stop. 11 there, working 9 more, 12, last of mobilizers, 13, knees side to side, 14, there's 15, last 5, is 16, good, 4 to go, 7, you make some clicks and cracks, don't panic, 18, last 2, number 19, one last one, just the body loosening off, good, 20 there, good, and relax. So then we have our 6 mobility exercises. We're now going to move on to some stretching exercises. So still laying down, we're doing 6 stretches. This is on 30 seconds of each stretch. So I'm going to basically demonstrate it first, we'll then do the stretch, and I'll demonstrate the next one. So we'll do 30 seconds. Grab a timer if you can. Okay, and the first one is lying down. You might prefer to get yourself a cushion and place your cushion underneath your head for comfort. You are here for a little while, okay? So have a lie on your back. Legs are bent, and then from there get your timer ready. Bring one knee if you can, hands on top or underneath, probably better underneath. Leg is straight, and you're going to basically bring your knee towards your chest. It might turn out the hip a little bit, which is fine. We'll hold 30 seconds on each side. So get our timer, the single knee lift up into the chest. Let's turn it on, off we go, 30 seconds. Okay, so bring the knee in. And like all stretching, if it loosens off, you can actually pull a bit further. And when the muscle relaxes, the initial reason the muscle tenses up is it's a little bit scared of overstretching, so it tenses up to protect you. So if you learn to relax the muscle, it will then stretch further for you. That's how you develop your flexibility. So 30 seconds on one leg first of all, the single knee lift, other leg can be straight, the heel on the floor. You'll also find a mild hip stretch, just 30 seconds, and then we'll change sides. So now changing legs. Goes down, hold underneath, and hug your knee in, and laying back, and keep breathing. Try and just pull your arms gently, don't tense too much, it'll tense your whole body up. Just bring your knee up. If you do prefer to hold the outside, it's fine, just don't jam your knee too far. Whenever you feel comfortable. Other heel on the ground, single leg, 30 seconds on each side. Just holding that position there. Good, almost there, 30 seconds. If it loosens, pull a bit further. Good, almost there, good. Okay, so now, bend both legs, put the arms in line with the shoulders, and we drop the knees down now like we did before. We're going to hold that position there if you can for 30 seconds. Just hold that down, a few more seconds, knees squeeze together, and turn your head and the shoulders stay square, the head the opposite way. Good, hold that position. Then we change sides. So knees over other side, the side stretch, the knees going across, and turn your head the opposite direction from where your knees are going. Hold that side stretch. Again, if it loosens, then allow it to go further. You may want to basically put one hand on the knees and squeeze them further together. You can to increase if you wish to, keeping the shoulders square on the floor the whole time. A few more seconds. Okay, the next one will just literally bring both knees up and hug both knees into your chest. We go straight into it, 30 seconds, a double knee into chest, Just hold the position. 30 seconds. If it loosens, you can pull a bit further. Stretching your lower back. Sometimes you may want to pulse it a little bit, which is fine. Just don't bounce out of control. Just hold the stretch. Just keep breathing, 30 seconds. Now bring your legs up. This is tough. Legs up, unlock them. Bring your legs over and support your hands on the lower back. Be careful of this. Bend your knees. And if you can then, you start to bring your legs over, supporting here with your hands and stretching your lower back and also the hamstrings. Legs are not dead straight unless you want to make them straight, but generally keep them bent. Stretches your back. Just lowering down, keep breathing. Careful of your neck. Almost there. Legs over, bent legs, lower back stretch. Hold that stretch. Good, okay, good. Now we'll sit up. We'll cross the legs over. Now, I missed my time, but that's fine because we're going to go on to this one, which I need to demonstrate. From here, lifting up really tall. Have your hands on your knees. I'm going to lift up and bend forward, stretching, but try not to round your back too much. It will round a little bit, but ideally lift your back straight and stretch your hands out in front. Off we go. So just stretching forward. Just 30 seconds. Literally a millimetre at a time to increase that stretch. You're going to feel tight in your lower back, your groin and your hips. Just bending forward. Maybe if you have a football, you might push the football in front to roll it out to get more of a stretch. But just bring your hands forward. A lower back seated stretch. A few more seconds. Good. Now we go into what is called a child's pose in yoga. So I'll show you first of all. I'm going to come on to the other side. Hands and knees. Arms are going to go out like so. Knees slightly apart. I'm going to drop the body back while pushing the arms out. You bring your chest down towards your knees. So we'll do 30 seconds from this position now. Just hold the position there, keep breathing. Try and drop your head down as well. Off we go, 30 seconds. Just hold that position. Keep breathing. You may want to drop your elbows down and drop your head down further. Can if you wish. If you can get down, you can bring your head down and bring your hands through, relax your shoulders. But the general child pose is a really good stretch. Last few seconds. Then we're going to go on to our strengthening, or sometimes called activation or reactivation if the muscles have been a bit lazy or turned off. So we're going to do some strength exercises. From here we go into what is called a Superman, which is basically one arm goes out in front while the opposite side of the leg goes behind without twisting your core, and then back down again. So it's going to be from there, one arm goes out and then back down again. So we'll do a total of 20 reps. We don't need our timer now. 20 reps on the Supermans, and off we go. Pushing out, 1 and back down. A slight pause, 2 and back down. If you find this too demanding, you can leave the legs out of it and just do the arms. 3, but ideally both, opposite side. 4, without twisting your core. 5 coming up, 5 there. Keep breathing, is number 6. Just pausing, good. Number 7, just holding, working 20 times. Good, number 8 there, good. 9 and 10. There's number 9, good. And we've got the last 10 now, final 10, the Supermans, good. There's 11 there, good. Coming up for 20 times. 12, all these are 20 times. Is 13. Keep breathing. There's 14 there. Good. 15. Last 5. 16. Pull the tummy in now. Pull from the navel. 17. Just last 3. 18. 2 more. 19. We've got one last one. It's 20. Just nice and relaxed. Good. Okay, so we're going to go on to our plank now. Either do a kneeling version with your knees back, on your elbows, tummy pulled in, bring your knees as far as you can. Or if you can do it, bring your feet or knees off the floor onto the ball of your feet, back slightly rounded, holding for, again, we'll do a count on this one, of my count of 20 seconds. So, let's go now, we'll do a full plank for the start, off we go on my count. There's 1, keep holding it, tummy pulled in. 2, keep breathing. 3, good. 4, whole body exercise, in particular the core. 5 for 20 seconds. 6, keep breathing. 7, it gets too tough, drop on your knees. 8,
tummy pulled in, 9, all the core area, 10 to go, last 10 seconds now, 11, keep breathing, 12, a 20 count, 13, hold it there, 14, 15, last 5 now, tummy sucked in, 16, good, 17, 3 to go, is 18, almost there, 19, one last one, 20, and then collapse down. I want you to lay on your back now, so get your cushion back, lay on your back, what is called a toe tap. So we're going to bend both legs, tummy pulled in, try and make sure there's no gap between the floor and your lower back, especially when you bring your legs up now, the back tends to arch. Keep the navel pulled in, no gap here, keep checking this one to make sure there's no gap. One knee's going to come up past your waist and slowly change to tap the floor with your toes or your foot and then come back up. They cross over under tension. So hands go by the side, tummy pulled in. We'll do a total of 20 on each side. It's an important exercise. So 14 total. Off we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4, 5. They cross over. 6, 7. Strengthen lower tummy and hips. Number 9, 10. Keep going now. 11. Do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Keep going now. 17, 18. 19, that's halfway now, good. 1, 2, 3, tummy pulled in, 4, keep fighting it. 5, 6, 7, 8, last 10 coming, 9, good. Final 10 now, put the knee up past the hip. 1, 2, tummy in, 3, 4, keep breathing. 5, 6, tummy pulled in. 7, no gap here. 8, 9, and relax, fantastic, good. So let's get up now, we're going to stand up, we've got 3 to go. We need our chair now, so we need to find that chair, or a chair. Bring the chair across. Or if you can now, get the chair ready. But the first one before we do that is called a bow. So a bow is basically with the hands across the chest, a bit like we did at the start, the forward bend. Bend your knees slightly, I'll show you side on, and from there we're going to bow forward, horizontal, and then push back through your heels, working the lower back muscles and the glutes. So we'll have 20 bows, hands across the chest, off we go. So go forward 1, and then squeeze your glutes as you come back. Number 2, and then come back, good. 3, keep breathing. 4, keep the back nice and long. 5, don't let it round. If you start rounding, don't go as low. 6, come on, let's go 20. 7, it's really good. 8, don't forget your glutes squeeze at the top. This is number 9, doing 20 of these, really important exercise. 10 to go, last 10. 11, keep breathing, good. 12, keep the tummy pulled in, squeeze the glutes. 13, squeeze the glutes, good. 14, squeeze here. 16 there, 4 to go, come on. 17, 3 more. 18, last 2. 19, one last one. Keep looking forward, is 20. Good, deserve a sit down now on that chair. So sit yourself down, we've got 2 exercises to go. So now, this one is very much about sitting back in the chair, upright, but I don't want you to round your shoulders, okay? Keep your chest out, so you'll find your back slightly arched, and it doesn't move. The back stays arched the whole time. You may want to put your hand in your lower back to make sure it stays dead still. We don't get any movement as we now bring the knee up. So we're going to basically do a seated knee lift. We'll do 10 each side. We pause each one for a couple of seconds at the top. So from there, we're going to lift up, toes are flexed up, and back down. What we're not doing is we're not doing the head down to the knee. This stays upright the whole time. So let's put your hands in the chest, cross the arms over, and off we go. So 1 and down. 2, same side. 3, be tight on your hip. 4, keep the back in the same position. 5, doesn't move your back. Is 6, if you start going too high, your back may move. 7, breathe. Is 8, knee up, good. 9, activates your lower back muscles. Is 10, and your lower core as well. Other side, toes flexed up, keep lift out your chest. 1, and back down. 2, working 10 times. 3, 7 to go, keep breathing. 4, almost there, lift tall. 5, keep reminding yourself. Is 6, don't dip down. 7, if it's too tough, don't lift as high. 8, 2 more, toes flexed up. 9, heel touches down, 1 more. 10, good. It's a slow knee lift. People always go too fast and they just move their back. That won't activate the muscles we need here for your back strengthening. So keep upright. The last one now is the same exercise again, but this time we're going to extend the leg out. It will drop a little bit, but we don't move that back. Okay. So from there, we lift up the knee, extend it out, back and down. You might find the hamstrings very tight, which is fine. Maybe don't go straight right out. If you can't do that, that's okay. The main thing is we don't get any movement in your back. So you may put your hand there. Let's go one side. We'll do, if we can, just 10 each side. Comes up, out, back and down. 4 movements. Up, out, back and down. That's 2. Good. Up, out, back, stay still, back and down. 3, 7 to go. Up, out, back and down. Last 6 now. Lift tall. Up, out, back. 5 to go. Up, out, back and down. 4 to go. If it's too tough, you can leave this one out. 7, back, 3 to go. Come on. Up, out, back and down. 2 more. Up, out, back. 1 last one. Up, out and back. A breather. Your last side now, and then the exercises are done. These are the strength exercises to reactivate your muscles here. So lift tall through your chest. Lift the knee up, toes flexed up, extend it out, back and down. 1, good. Up, out, back and down. Keep the chest out. Up. That's 3, back and down. 4 coming up. 4, keep going. Good. I may have missed one, but keep going. Up, out. 5 to go. Back and down. Last 5. Up, out, back and down. 4 to go. Up, out, back and down. 3 to go. Up, lift chest out, back and down. Lower back, stay still. Up, out, back and down. Keep it there. 1 more. Up, out, back, and 1 for luck. Up, out, back and down. Superb. Good. So, there we have it. There's your back care program. I recommend you do this between 1 to 3 times a week, along with other exercises. It'll really keep these muscles supple and strong, keep your joints nice and mobile. So there we have it.
I promised that I would guide you with further advice. Now, these exercises will really help you. However, talking with a qualified physiotherapist can really help you. I can highly recommend Sports and Spinal Physiotherapists, who are offering 2 great services at this time. They're offering a 15-minute free telephone discovery consultation and also discounted special video consultations. I've put on the link for these details and also general contact details for Dan Smith and his team. So please don't suffer at this time and carry out our new back care program. And if you would like further advice, then contact Sports and Spinal.